What's going on, guys? Hunter Cloud is here, and I'm so excited because today is my max effort push day, and that is my favorite day. You know why? Because I get to lift some heavy weight laying on my back, and I don't know why that is such an alpha, thing to do, but it is. And it is hard to find a guy that does not enjoy the bench press. And then if that guy knows about Mark Bell's Slingshot, and then you already know he's gonna absolutely love bench pressing with that thing on, because it's like turning into Superman. It's crazy. It's so fun to use, and I don't use it every workout. I don't use it every week even. I use it every other week, and I am so ready to use it again. Last time I used it, I hit 225 for 6, and today I have floor press, working up to a heavy double or triple, and then I will go over to the bench, throw that thing on, and I think I'm going to go for sets of 5 to 8. I don't know yet. I want to see how things are feeling and see how I'm feeling and go from there. I do a lot of auto-regulating in my training. I think it's important. I think if you've been doing it for 10 plus years, you have earned the right to auto-regulate freely. So, yeah, I'll see how I'm feeling and then go from there. And the same with the floor press. I don't know. It's not like I got a heavy double today. I may hit heavy triples. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. The thing about the floor press is, at my gym, there's only one rack that I can do that in. There's one power rack. Or should I say there's one power cage, and then there's like 2 racks beside it. But they don't have a low pin, so you can't, there would be no way to unrack the weight from laying on your back. So there's only one place in this gym that I can do floor press on, and hopefully no one is using it. They're usually not, but still, there's that anticipation when you have a certain exercise or whatever that you're doing for the day, and your gym only has one place to do it. It's like, oh man, I hope no one is using that when I get there. And then on top of that, you hope you can time it right. So if you see someone on there, you're like, okay, well, I can do my warm up, and then as soon as they're gone, I'll run over there and grab it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it can throw you out of your groove. Especially if someone is just there forever and you're literally you've done your warm-up and you're literally just like, okay, when are you going to be done with this? But you don't ask, because I hate when people ask me, hey, can I work in? That's so annoying. I mean, it's so annoying because it's like, no, I got here first, and I want to finish my exercise. You become very selfish sometimes. And the other pet peeve of mine in the gym is people who aren't working. They just seem to be this isn't gonna make the video. Okay, anyways, guys, we are pulling into the gym, so I'm gonna get my mind right, and I will see you guys on the other side. What's going on, guys? Here for a max effort push day. I am doing close grip floor paused presses, and these felt really good. 8 weeks ago I did 205 for 3, and I blew that out of the water today. This is an interesting movement if you've never done it. It's definitely not the most comfortable. As you're laying on the floor instead of a padded bench. You wouldn't realize how much the pad on the bench actually helps and feels better. But yeah, I hit 245 for 3, even though I had to nudge that third rep up. I'm still counting it. Then moved on to some slingshot bench to get a little bit of overload training. I only shot my first set, but I did 3 sets, and I wish I would have shot them all, because this first set I was kind of getting used to using the slingshot. I use it every other week, so I'm not extremely familiar with it yet, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I did 8 reps here. And the reason why I say I wish I would have shot all 3 sets is because my next set I actually did 10, and my last set I actually did 12 reps with 225. And I've never in my life done that before. So, of course, I didn't shoot it, but I promise you guys that I got it. And then moved on to these dumbbell rollovers that I love so much. The decline bench was taken, so I had to do it on an incline, which was different, and I didn't really like it, but I still got the work done. Flat benches were taken too, so literally all that was left was the incline bench. Finished off with some dumbbell front raises, which I seriously have not done in months and months, but they felt good, and I might do them from time to time. They felt really good, and got some good front delt work in. What's up, guys? We're on the other side now, and I just had a great workout. It was super challenging, set some PRs, and I feel good about it on my floor press. So I just finished my 8-week West Side barbell cycle. Granted, parts of it I made my own, but for the most part I pretty much stuck with the basic template of West Side. This is week 9, and over the 8 weeks of using that template, as I said, I've made my own program, because I found things that I loved from that program, and I found things that weren't optimal for me. So I took what I loved, left what I didn't necessarily like or didn't find optimal, and have made my own programming now. And my own programming now. Anyways, at the beginning of the West Side program, which let's just call week 1, my floor press, I was overcoming a shoulder injury, but my floor press was 205 for like 2. I just did 245 for 3. So I'm extremely happy with that. Granted, my shoulder is back to full health now, for the most part. But still, to add 40 pounds to a lift in 8 weeks, I'm very, very happy with that. So then I moved over to flat bench. This is where it gets fun, and this is where I kind of let you guys down because I didn't shoot all 3 sets. But I did 3 sets, flat bench, overload with the slingshot. And I'm going to have to make a review on this slingshot because it seriously is changing my life. I mean, you put this thing on and you look like Superman and you feel like Superman. And the carryover is real. Anyways, so I put the slingshot on and I worked up to 225 and I did it for 8. Now, I've done 225 for 8 before without a slingshot or anything. So I was feeling pretty good about it because I just hit the 245 for 3. And 2 weeks ago, I only did 225 for 6. So I added 2 reps to my 225. I caught my breath and then I hit another set. I didn't record my last 2 sets, and I should have. But anyways, I hit 225 for 10. Okay. So I'm thinking, wow, I just hit that for 10. I've never done that in my life. I've never benched 225 for 10 reps in my life. So I'm thinking, that was insane. I want to hit another set and try and get at least 8 again. Go for another set. I hit 12 reps with 225. That is ridiculous for me. That is insane. I've never in my life hit 225 for 12, nor did I think I would ever hit that in the near future. Well, I just hit it, and it was difficult, but I probably had 1 or 2, maybe 3 more in the tank. But I was just ecstatic with that. And then I moved on to incline dumbbell rollovers, which I usually do those decline because they're better on my elbows, but for some reason all the decline benches were taken, so I did an incline. They felt okay. I didn't work up to too heavy. Really, everything after that overload is just accessory. After I hit that big lift, everything after that is just kind of icing on the cake. Cherry on top, if you will. But even if you just have cake or you just have the ice cream, it's still enough. But of course, the icing and the cherry do add a little bit of something, especially on the cake. Anyways, then I went into a straight up bodybuilding move of dumbbell front raises, and they felt really good. I haven't done those in months, so it felt good to hit those. I did 2 sets of 8, I believe, but they felt good. You know, I'm overcoming a shoulder injury, and I think it's important to work out your injury and be smart with it. Don't use, you know, a crazy amount of weight. I'm not going to try to set a PR with shoulder front raises, but I think it's good to work that muscle and get it reacclimated to firing. After that, I went into rope press downs, and they felt good. Again, like 2 sets, nothing crazy. Really just having those muscles firing on a weekly basis, not really worried about weight. Like I said, you hit your weight on your first lift. On whatever lift you're focused on that day, that's where you need to exert all your energy and your strength. And then after that, just work on, you know, just ice the cake, baby. That's all we got to do. Just ice that cake, baby. So then after that, I did some ab work. Nothing crazy. Didn't record it, but I did decline sit-ups and leg raises. Nothing crazy. Just a little sprinkles on that cake, you know. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching these. I say I think every video, but I love making them, and I plan on continuing to make them and give you guys better quality, better content, better everything. So I appreciate the support, I appreciate the feedback, and I'm just having a blast doing this for you guys. So thank you, and until next time, be safe, take care of yourself, eat well, lift heavy, and I'll see you later.